Hey, what's going on? If you're an independent music artist, I'm about to give you the secret to learning music production the easy way. And that secret is all about your mindset. So if you give me the next 5 minutes, I will share the top 5 mindsets that an artist needs to create their best music. Now, if you'd like a free training, free video tutorials and guide on how to create a professional track in less than 2 hours using only FL Studio and free things you can find on the internet, just go ahead and write the word yes, YES, in the comments below, and I'll DM that over to you. Now, my name is Jason Dowdy. I've been an artist and producer for over 20 years. I've worked with people like Timbaland and Aaliyah, and I help independent artists learn how to produce their own music so they can take their career to that next level. So if you'd like that free training, and it requires no music theory knowledge, no experience needed, you can create a professional track in under 2 hours. Just write the word yes, YES, in the comments below, and I'll send that over to you. All right, so let's hop into it. Let's learn the secret about learning music production, and it's these top 5 mindsets. Mindsets is the most important thing. Let me share my screen real quick. Here we go. Okay, I'll share it right there. All right. So the top 5 mindsets to learn. We're going to start with number 5. So don't wait for inspiration. Here, let me make this a little smaller so I can see the menu. Here we go. All right. Don't wait for inspiration. So, as artists, we sometimes thinks that like the brilliance and the true artistry comes from like an inspiration that falls from the heavens or something like that, right? It only comes when you feel inspired, but that's really not the case. Some of the best music that I've created has come when I just wasn't in the mood. So just make sure that you schedule time, you sit down and allow that time for creating, and I guarantee that inspiration will come to you as you start to get in the flow and in the process. Number 4, let's see what number 4 is. Measure your criticism. And I've talked about these things in previous videos before, but I wanted to kind of collect all of them into one presentation here. So measure your criticism. Criticism can be your best tool to make your music better, right? People will give you exactly what you need, especially people that understand music and have been producing music for a long time. But just take two things into account when you're measuring that criticism, because all criticism does not come, is not equal. Number one, make sure you know who that criticism is coming from. So if it's from somebody you respect as a producer, or somebody you respect as a musician, maybe listen closely to them, right? And then number two, are you getting the same feedback over and over again, right? If you're hearing, oh, I'm hearing a lot of harsh high ends on your mix, chances are you might be hearing it. If you've heard it like 10, 20 times, chances are you probably need to look at that part of your production, right? All right, let's see what number 3 is. Challenge yourself. And I haven't talked a lot about challenging yourself, but as you develop your music creation process, you're going to find like a comfort zone. You're going to get in this routine of how to create a track. I always start with the drums. I always do this. I always add this and then that, and then boom, track's done, right? But a comfort zone can also stop you from creating your best music, right? You have to keep learning and you have to keep challenging yourself as you go to learn, new tools that you can throw at your productions. So try different genres. Try creating a track using a vocal, like a remix contest or something like that. Discover new or innovative artists and producers. So don't just settle on the ones that you know are your favorites already. Keep your eye out and look to discover new talent out there. That'll keep you inspired. Enter a beat battle. So that'll, automatically get you to the top of your game because you're going to be like in a tournament bracket or something like that. Or even take a new course on production, right? All of those things are going to get you out of your comfort zone and find new ways to challenge you. All right, let's go to number 4. Stay true to you. And I've definitely talked about this before. So sometimes we can let the voices of feedback get in your head during the creation process, which is, good in some ways, but also bad in others. Meaning, you know, uh, some people can be so ingrained in their genre and the type of music that they like. When you create, you might be trying to create something that sounds like this or sounds like that, or is, I'm creating a lo-fi beat. People like these types of lo-fi beats, so I'm going to create this type of lo-fi beat. And you can get that tunnel vision. So in your creation process, don't try to create what you think people want to hear, right? Like art is not something you create to meet customer demand, right? True art comes from a deep place. It's inspired by your life experiences, by your musical influences, and art is creating something that people didn't even know they wanted. All right, and then let's get to the number 1. Number 1. Number 1 mindset, and obviously there's more mindsets that go into success, but the number 1 mindset that I've listed here for this list is reach out for help. So no one has ever reached true success without some help along the way. If you want to get better at music production, reach out. It will save you time, so you don't have to stumble over the same mistakes that somebody else made, right? You can form relationships, and that's just going to open up more opportunities for you in the future. And if you'd like some free help right now, I'd be happy to send over a free course where you can create a professional sounding track in 2 hours or less using FL Studio and free stuff you can find on the internet. Requires no music theory knowledge, no experience needed. Just write the word yes, YES, in the comments below, and I'll DM that over to you. But until then,